We do appreciate you for tuning in. And Fine, how do you do to you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Nice.
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Just super excited about all the fun stuff coming. The end of the year is here. The new almost over.
Getting ready to launch that.
Right. All right. Well, let's talk about your daily habits, right? They're either hurting us or they are helping us, and bad habits can fester and grow into a lifestyle that takes you away from the things that you want to do. Not rocket science, right? To know that we've got to take better care of ourselves. If we want to live longer, if we want to be healthier, if we want to be more successful, we have to do more healthier, longevity, successful things. Right?
Sure.
However, what do we actually do? What we should do and what we actually do.
We eat junk food and we
lollygag around the office, right?
There's no lollygagging going on. You think?
I think there's a lot of lollygagging going on.
Oh, producer Mike's agreeing with you.
Right? Yeah, there's a lot of lollygagging going on in offices. People hanging out.
Other people's offices. Yes. Absolutely. Those gaggers of lollies.
But not in Eric's office. No lollygagging happening at all.
There's
ever.
No fault around or chicanery happening.
He is always on business, on task,
on fleet,
on goal for where he is going. I mean, the guy is a production machine. We all know that. Of course, it goes without saying.
Are you done?
For everybody else, let's talk about some successful habits, daily habits of highly successful people.
Here's one that I put into practice as often as possible.
Once.
I plan out my day the night before.
Do you really?
I do.
I love hearing that.
I really do. You beat it into me. But I do. I don't go to bed until I have looked at my calendar and said out loud, what do I have going on tomorrow and what needs my first attention?
You look at the calendar. I'm so proud.
I have to look at the calendar because I use my phone to set my alarms.
Yeah, but you can.
You
can look at the calendar and still not, or you
look
can
at
still
the alarms without the calendar.
Exactly.
But I don't.
You don't.
No.
Now you've got a habit. If I'm going to set my alarm, I'm going to check my calendar.
Somebody over in our studio is just laughing hysterically, and I'm almost praying that she falls off the chair.
Okay. Well, it's easy to get off track if you don't have a plan. If you wait till today to plan today, then you're already behind the 8 ball.
You're too late.
And so how do you know what to wear? Make sure you've got gas in your car. If you have to stop at the ATM, do you need to have notes prepared for a presentation? Just having yourself all set up to win the day. Your when my kids were little, their backpack was packed, their lunch was ready to go, so that in the morning we could just get up and go. We didn't have to worry about that kind of stuff because inevitably an alarm is going to forget to go off. There's something, the dog's going to get out. Something is going to happen that can derail your day. If you've already planned ahead, then those things aren't derailers. They're just obstacles.
Okay.
So successful people plan out their day the night before.
All right.
Next, successful people read books to get inspired. And it isn't so much about reading. I'm going to read 100 books this year.
No.
Pick one, pick a couple.
And marinate.
And read them again.
Yep.
And read them again. And if you're one of those that takes notes or highlights in your books, every time you read it, a different color highlighter or a different color Post-it note.
Sure.
So you can kind of see the journey of where you're at. And because every time you read it, you get something different.
Absolutely.
Why? Because you're in a different place. So
interesting example, Elon Musk, he's the crazy hair, wire hair guy, Einstein of our day. You know that, right?
That he's the crazy-haired, wild-haired Einstein of our day?
Yes.
If you say so.
Elon Musk is the Einstein of our day.
Okay.
And he would read at least 4 hours a day every time when he grew up. 4 hours a day.
Oh, I used to.
He did all right.
Yeah, I used to read a lot.
I believe it.
I love to read. Now, no defined length of time, but make sure that reading is a habit. Listening to podcasts is now in every book that is out there pretty much is an audiobook as well. And so, it's when you're in your downtime while you're doing other things, while you're running, while you're exercising, while you're driving, while you're working in the yard, walking your dog. You can always use that time to create your own little university, success
Absolutely.
university for yourself. Successful people make their health a priority.
Their health.
You know what? Your body is only gonna hold out for so long. And if you are not feeding it what it needs, it's gonna fail.
So I should probably go to the doctor for this rash.
Yes, sure. Yes, but I was thinking really more like smart food choices, making sure you get daily activity, making sure you're getting enough sleep, drinking enough water.
There's that sleep thing
If
again.
you have a rash, go see a doctor. If
Absolutely.
you have a pain, a hurt, something that needs medical attention, seek it.
All right.
But for most of us, we're not really in a space where we need to seek medical attention. We just are lazy and eating stuff that really doesn't constitute as being food.
Yeah, if it's not food, don't eat it.
We really have to be, let's think about excellence. And you can't be excellence in one area and then completely ignore your health and wealth.
Sure.
Or your health.
Health.
Wellness.
And
Thank
well-being.
you. And well-being. Thank you.
Here's the next thing successful people do, or in this case, don't do. Successful people don't get distracted by what other people are doing.
Oh, see, we always want to, this is what we are. We're all stalkers on social media. What are they doing? Where
Right.
are they going? How are they living? What's their program? What's their thing?
Don't matter.
Don't get stuck in the comparison trap. What do we say? Comparison is the thief of joy. Somebody else is always going to look like they've got it far more together than we do.
Right.
And then finally, successful people live each day as if it were the last.
I went skydiving.
Hey,
Rocky Mountain.
I think that for the most of us, we live each day with the lie that we've got plenty of time.
True.
We'll do it later. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it whenever I've got time.
Don't care who you are, no matter how good looking you are, no matter what you got going for you, you're not guaranteed tomorrow.
So make the most. Are you doing like Pam Atherton earlier? Are you happy? Are you doing things that create happiness and joy? Are you bringing happiness and joy to others? Make a difference. And if you need to make a pivot, make a pivot.
Make a pivot. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Check your calendar when you're doing your alarms. We'll be back right after the top of the hour news. Eric and Angel, this is the Experience Pros Network.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening